Hello, hello. This is the Avon Affluence with your host, Ndidi Ehim. And I'm very excited today. We have a very interesting topic, and we're going to be talking about how to maintain and keep a positive energy going. And I have five tips that I want to talk about, and hopefully we can implement that in whatever it is we find ourselves doing. So many of us, it takes a lot to keep a negative energy going. It doesn't take that much to be positive. You just smile, exude happiness, and that's all you need to do. But many times we are faced with situations where we have to attack a situation that is putting us in a little box that we don't like, and it's difficult to do because it's better to just avoid conflict than talk about it or address it head on. Or some people will just rather not even talk about it, but they're very, very angry or they're sour. So that's why I'm going to be talking about five tips today and 5 ways to maintain your energy and why it's so important. Tip number 1, keep your energy focused. Keep your energy focused. What does this mean? It means if you don't have a focus or a direction of what you're going with your day, anything can come by and push you out and make you go out of your element. We don't want that. So you need to have a purpose every day when you wake up. Say, this is all I need to accomplish today, and this is what I'm going to do. When you actually have a mental task, it kind of leads you throughout the day, because anything that is not in your line of focus, you tend to push it out. So when negativity comes by or things that don't make you want to take all of your energy, it's easier for you to just push it away and just let it go, because you've put up this focus and all this list you need to do and accomplish by the end of the day. So when you wake up, have something you want to do and accomplish by 12 noon. All of this should be accomplished by this time. And by the end of the day, have another, set of rules or things you want to accomplish by the end of the day. That way you're going to find out that everything you're doing for that day is focused on achieving all those things. The next thing I want to talk about is, it also ties into number 1, is having goals and making sure you're working towards accomplishing those goals. So you can have a daily goal, just like I said, have things you want to do for the day already mapped out. And then you could have a monthly goal, a yearly goal, and then a long-term goal, what you want to do in 5 years, in 10 years, and in 20 years. And you're going to find out that when you're doing these things, everything works together for you. So you don't have to, you just stay focused. So your goals kind of propel you to work towards a bigger purpose. If you say, I want to be a business owner, don't just make it so general. Specifically state what you want to do. If you want to be a business owner that owns a hair salon, say that and put a time to it that it needs to be accomplished by, and put a monetary value to it. Because let's say you're doing business, you want to make sure that you say, and I want to earn this every month. So you say, I want to be a hair salon owner in 1 year time. So maybe by the 1st of May, 2020, you see how specific that is? Yeah. Now you say that, and then you also say, and I also want to earn $10,000 every month. When you do that, you're going to see that everything you're doing towards that time is actually working towards that. And your mind is so powerful and it's so strong, because what you tell your mind to do is what it's going to do. So if you say, mind, go ahead and be angry and fight with everybody, that's what it's going to do. You're just going to be a ball of negativity. But if you have all these other things set for yourself and that's what you're working on, it makes things so much better. Also, something that I'm starting to practice is being used to affirming certain things upon your life. So every morning, say some few affirmations, things you want to accomplish, like your goals. You can sit on the edge of the bed when you wake up and say, today, I'm just going to go back to our example of being a salon owner. And you can say, today is the day I'm going to own my hair salon by the 1st of May 2020, and it's going to make me $10,000 every month, or whatever you need it to be. You could just have it as simple as you want, or as specific or complicated as you want, and repeat that every day. Every morning you say it to yourself, and before you know it, you're just working towards that. And something to know is that whatever, your mind is like your body. You have to work it out so that it is able to create and go out of your normal routine. They said we only use 1% of our brain. So can you imagine if you even use 10% or even 100% what you're able to accomplish? It's amazing, okay? Our fourth point is finding the positivity in others and also giving them compliments. So it's very easy to judge people, especially when they don't look like you or do the same things as you. But since we're trying to maintain this positive energy, we're going to, when we see people, find something that's positive about them and then compliment it. You know, some of us, we see something as, that we admire about somebody and we don't say it. And it's not maybe until the person is not here anymore, and then at the funeral, you're like, oh, this person was, so good and did this or whatever. But while the person is here, you could speak that positivity into their life and affirm certain things to them, and it makes them feel good. You think of a time when someone has given you a compliment and how it made you feel good. Like maybe someone told you, oh, your hair looks nice today. You put an effort to do that, and you just go back to the mirror and say, you know what, it does look good. This is a nice picture of me right now. I'm gonna own it. And it makes you feel so good. And even it might be at work, and maybe someone just is picking up boxes and putting them away. You could give a compliment and say, you know what, I like the way you put these boxes up. You really do a good job about it. It's the smallest things, but guess what you've done to that person? You've said this positive, giving them a compliment. You've said it into their life. So what they want to do is reciprocate that positivity, and they give it back to you. So your environment becomes this whole bubble of positivity because people just want to give that back. If you give them negative energy, you're going to get negative energy back. They don't want to talk to you, to gossip about you, crazy things like that. But then again, it's not saying everybody you give a positive energy to is not going to, still have some kind of negative feeling towards you. But the most people will respond back the same way you're responding. And our last point is take care of yourself. Take care of yourself and protect yourself. So even when you're dishing out those compliments, make sure your body gestures is open, because they say actions speak louder than words. So you could be giving someone a compliment, and let's say you say, hey, you smell good today, and your hand is on your nose. What is the person reading first? They're reading your body language. They're not reading the words that are coming out of your mouth. So when you're talking to people, learn how to be open, and your posture, make sure it's exuding positivity, and find the little things that also make you happy. Maintain your mental health, maintain your physical health, and even if you're a busy person that runs around doing things every day, find the littlest thing that will make you happy. For me, being a mother, and my day is dedicated to taking care of my children and focusing on them. And then when I have to go to work, I'm focusing on work. But guess what? The time I have when I take my shower, that is my peace of mind. That is the way I take care of myself, and it makes me happy. I just stay in there. I'm not having to run to anybody. That's me time. That's how I maintain my health or my happiness. Of course, eating right, working out, and then mental health. Read things that are elevating to you, will take you there, that make you think of how you can be a better person and achieve success. Those kind of things stimulate your brain, stimulate your mind, and your mind wants to achieve them when it's reading them, it's absorbing them. So take care of those aspects. Nobody else can do it for you. And those are my 5 points. I hope you found value in this today. Make sure you're following us on Instagram at the _Avim _affluence. And also you can follow my personal page is Ndidi Ehim. So that is Ndidi. And then my last name is Ehim, IHIM, as in Mary. Until next time, I will talk to you later. Have a blessed day. Thank you.